All right, everyone. How is everyone doing on this beautiful Sunday? How was your weekend? And the first thing that I want to know, guys, after I know who's out there in the chat, who's in the live stream, I want to know what stocks did you buy this week? Did any of you buy Amazon, Google, Meta, Nvidia? I don't know, S&P 500, VGT, SCHG. What did you guys buy this weekend or this week? I mean, and then later on, I want to talk about what you guys did this weekend too, because it would be nice to just chat about life, about the things that we like. I think I want to make it like that today. You know, what are our hobbies? I know, probably Tim with the World Series. I'm sure Tim is not happy right now, but it happens, right? So other than that, just want to know what you guys have been doing. Who's out there? What are you guys eating right now? I think Isra usually goes out to eat on Sundays around this time. So just let me know in the chat. And what else? I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I had to say. But, let me see who's out there. All right, Tim, right there, the very first one. Tim, how you doing? Good evening, everyone. Tim, I know you're probably disappointed with the World Series, but, it's okay. Game 7, wow. Game 6 was crazy. So that hit for sure. Oof. But them Dodgers, they're pretty hard to beat. Pretty hard to beat. All right, music is right here. Music decorates time. Hey, how you doing? How you been? I responded to your messages to your comments in the chat that you left in earlier video and stuff. So definitely. Let me see. Anders is here. Yay, almost work week. Yep. Oh man. And then how did it hit today? Going back 1 hour pretty much. So you guys got some sleep. I woke up very early. So I was able to record the video, the Sunday's update very early, and then went to get a cut with my son. Went to get a haircut. So, definitely. Let me see who else is in there. Is Boogie. Hello, Jay. Nice to see you there in the chat. Let's see. Anders Moore. Escov. Traded about half my SCHG for SCHY in my Roth IRA. Gearing the Roth IRA for income in retirement. That's a very good move right there. That's a similar plan to what I'm planning on doing too in my Roth IRA. I want like some of the high yield income something, either ETF or a stock that I want there. I also have SCHD in my Roth IRA, so I want those dividends to be tax free. Can't wait to get those tax free dividends. Let me see. Jeremy, nice to see you there, Jeremy. What's up, Jeremy? Nice to see you guys. Let me know there in the chat. What have you guys been buying? I know, Jeremy, you gotta be buying Meta for sure. Gotta be buying Meta for sure. All right, let me see. Anders, eating extra cheddar goldfish. My kids like those a lot. Never been a fan of goldfish. Well, I'm more of a sweet snack. Like I like Oreos. Double stuffed Oreos. I'm more of a sweet person. Yeah, I like ice cream and I like cakes pretty much. That's like me. I'm more of a sweet than salty snacks, But my kids love goldfish. Oh my gosh. All right, David. How you doing, David Castro? Hey, Jay. Nice to see you there. Let me see, Tim. I'm definitely not happy, but I'm proud of my team, even though they lost one of the best World Series of all time. It was definitely a great World Series right there. I don't watch baseball like that, but definitely was. 7 games, it was pretty tough. They definitely didn't win it easy, the Dodgers. So let me see, David Castro. Are you considering opening a new portfolio? No, not yet. No, I haven't been thinking about opening a new portfolio. Maybe a coin wallet or something like that, so I can invest straight into crypto, in the future. But no, not as of right now. I want to continue building these two portfolios. I like the way my tech portfolio, my growth portfolio has been going with my 4 positions, which are these ones right here. Let me just show you real quick. And this is my tech portfolio pretty much, because I got Google, Amazon, VGT, and iBit. I forgot who it was that mentioned something in one of the comments before, in the previous video, because before I started the streaming, I was answering the comments that people left in the Sunday's update, which it was a very popular one. You know, got a lot of views so far and a lot of comments in there. So to maybe change VGT for Fidelity's Tech ETF, I think that's what the subscriber meant. But yeah, but VGT and then iBit. I got 9 shares already. Pretty fast. I got one more full share that I'm gonna be buying this week. So I'm gonna see. It's still under my cost right now. The share price. Hold on. I think. I gotta calculate this. I think I got this calculated all wrong. It says $426 cost per share. Yeah, there's something that is not right here. I gotta do a new calculation. Let me just delete this so it doesn't throw anybody off guard. But the share price is $62.30. I gotta see what my cost per share is. Yeah, I think it's throwing me off. Hold on, let me see something real quick. No, it's still, it says $426. I don't know why. Let me see. Oh, there it is. There was something wrong with the formula. So my cost per share is at $63.06. So I'm down 1.21% right now in my iBit. So I'm gonna buy one more share this week. Hopefully it goes back down to like $60. I like buying it there. All right, let me see who else is here. Anders, man, I didn't even know DST was over today. Logged off computers. Oh yeah, daytime savings. Yeah, daylight save. I can't talk. Logged off computers at 11:55 a.m. this morning. Went to bed and it was 1:02 a.m. So confusing. Yeah, it is pretty confusing. Anders, my Roth IRA will be 60% SCHD and 30% SCHY for international dividends. Wow, that's nice. And 10% in various high risk things. Okay, that sounds good. Jeremy, Meta for sure. Jeremy was buying Meta today. Picked up 2 shares at $6.50. We'll keep adding under that. Wow, nice. Where's Meta at right now? Let me see. I'm gonna take a look in Yahoo Finance because that one will give me a better up to date. Let me just change it right here real quick. And right now it is up. So it was at 648 at the closing of Friday. Now it's at $651 after hours. So it's 0.43%. That was on Friday, actually. Friday after hours. So we got to take a look at the after hours in the morning to see before the market opens. Right now, PE ratio is at 28.6 according to Yahoo Finance. Earnings per share, 22.6. I think it's probably not counting the last, the last earnings call, which it was lower than that because they made that one tax payment, or they're doing something like that. So yeah, this looks good. Definitely down. Where is it? Let me see. Hold on. It's down 12% in the last 5 days. Down 11% in the last month. It's still up 18% in the last 6 months, and up 10% in the year to date. But definitely a nice opportunity. Earnings was good. Earnings were good. Music. I snatched up 2 shares of Meta too when it dropped 11%. Nice pickup right there. Wow. You guys have been buying some shares. These are pretty expensive, $6.50. I mean, in money wise, but I think for valuation in Meta, I think it looks pretty good for sure. Let me see, Tim. I bought 150 shares of MVYY, weekly paying ETF. Very volatile. What is that? Let me take a quick look right here. NVYY. So it's Granite shares yield boost. Let me show it right here real quick. For anyone that is there. Let me see. Granite shares yield boost NVIDIA ETF, MVYY. Dividend yield 46%. Wow, expense ratio is 1.07%. That's a lot. Assets under management, $110 million right there. Yeah, wow, very nice dividend. Very, very nice dividend. Inception, May 12, 2025. So this one, the IPO was pretty recent. So it's been only out for a couple months. Let me see, since inception, pretty much down 6.77%. Yeah, in share price. But it has a lot of dividends. So right here it says total, I think this is total return, 115%. Wow. Let me see. The fund is actively managed, seeking current income and the daily 2-time leverage of the price performance on NVIDIA. The fund sells put options to generate income. Okay. We'll have to take a look at that a little bit more, but I'll give it some more time. To see some history there. Let me see Anders, and here I am. I spilled a little bit of coffee, man. Yeah, I made me some coffee because I was feeling a little bit tired with the change of timing. Because at 9 o'clock, when it's 9 o'clock right now, it's pretty much my body's gonna feel like it's 10 o'clock at night. And here I am, the tech guy selling out of tech. Why are you selling out of tech, Anders? Don't you think? I don't know. I'm being very bullish on tech, especially I see that is the future pretty much. AI, everybody with cell phones, iPads or tablets, computers, everything just being so much towards tech that, that's why I'm being even more bullish right now. It was like Amazon. I was at work. I've been working a lot of hours. And I needed to buy the oil filter because I did my oil change today and I cleaned up the outside of my truck too. So I went ahead and I ordered my filter, which was like about $4 on Amazon. And then on top of that, what I did, I'm very excited because I got me this mouse. I'll show you guys right here. It is this brand. Let me see if I'll show you the brand. It was in Amazon. So it was pretty, not this way. Yep, there it is. So it was this brand. It's pretty nice. It was very cheap too. But I like the soft touch and the click is not loud. But I ordered that. I ordered the oil filter and I ordered a few snacks too in between that. And I got it delivered today in the morning at 6 something in the morning. Almost 7 o'clock in the morning. And I ordered it on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, while I was at work. Pretty much. So everything going towards tech and fast delivery and all that. That's why I'm so bullish with Amazon, and I want to be bullish with other companies, but as of right now, I just want to build up those positions right there. But I'm very bullish on tech, to be honest with you. I think that's the future, to be honest. Let me see the Thrill. What's up, Jay? Nice to see you there, Thrill. V is right here. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you, V. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm really, really sorry about that. So I'll call you V for now. B, Brainchild right there. What's up, Brainchild? Nice to see you. Links Invest also. Wow, we got a full house here. Don't forget, guys, to hit the like button. Very, very important. Jeremy, I was also adding hymns in the 200 at $55. Ooh, wow. Gotta take a look at hymns. I see it a lot. I see this company a lot, especially on X, on Twitter. I see a lot of people talking about this. I don't know. I never really researched it, and I don't know why it always comes out on my feed. PE ratios are 57.6, forward PE 62.8. This one, HIMS, is operates in telehealth platform. Okay. The company offers a range of prescription and non-prescription health and wellness products. It also provides prescription medication on a recurring basis and ongoing care from healthcare providers. What can you tell me about this company? But if you guys see, price target is at $37.20, so a downside from here of 18%. right now. Market cap is $10.2 billion. Wow. Let me see the price performance. The last month, 19.8% down. So it might be an opportunity. Year to date is up 88%. Wow, very nice. Up 138% in the last year. And last 5 years, 345%. Wow, very nice. Let me take a quick look at the revenue. Should I take a look at the quarterly or annually? Quarterly. Oh, you guys see it was growing and growing, and then now the revenue went down in the last quarter, in Q2 pretty much. So that's why I'm guessing the share price is going down. When is the new earnings date? Oh, November 3rd. So that's what, tomorrow? Also, you're buying before earnings, or did you buy before earnings? Is that what you're doing right now, Jeremy? Let me hit it to quarterly. Let me see operating income. Let me take a look. It's in the positive, which is good. Q1 it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was very good. Let me see the shares outstanding. They are issuing shares though. They are issuing shares. These sometimes can be good, sometimes can be bad, depending on the company. Earnings per share is in the positive at 19 cents. Let me see, the free cash flow is down the negative this last quarter. This last quarter, I'm guessing it was bad, but it's a company that is growing, so maybe maybe it will be a good bet. Let me see what else. Let me see the debt real quick. Total debt has $1.04 billion in debt. So they acquired a lot of debt recently. I would like to look at the company a little bit more to see what it is. Maybe I could take a quick look in Google while we read some more of the comments. Let me see. Oracle is almost down $100 compared to all-time highs. Wow. Can you give me the ticker symbol so we can take a look at it real quick? Let me see, Jeremy. I did my oil change yesterday on my truck and my wife's Jeep. Oh, nice. So I did my wife's SUV. I did it last week, and this week I did mine. Pretty much. So definitely good. Gotta keep up with that oil change. Gotta keep it up. And then I went, because I usually go to Advance Auto to recycle the oil, and their drums were full. So I have the oil right there outside my garage. I gotta take it to another Advance Auto so I can recycle it, man. But I did that today. I also changed my fog lights bulbs because one of them was bad, so I just bought the bulbs too. Oh, that's what I bought too. I bought it and I received it yesterday. That was good. This morning, sorry. Let me see. Finanzas con Estilo. That's the same mouse I have. LOL. It is pretty nice. I really like it. I'm showing it to you guys. It's pretty cheap. It was like, I don't know, like $12, but it's pretty nice. I like it. I like the click and everything. Let me see. Enders. I jumped Enders. I've seen way too many bubbles. The ones that are winners early on are rarely the long-term winners, and I am not really a growth investor. Oh, very understandable, Anders. Very understandable. I still like Amazon and Google long-term, honestly. I know there's a lot of videos out there about OpenAI, with their IPO. I don't know. Have to look at it a little bit more. I know we talked about it last week, and some of you said that you might not invest in it or anything, but I don't know. There's a lot of talk out there. All right, let me see. That HIMS price should have said $45, not $55. Oh, okay. Fat thumbs. I've been buying HIMS since $20. Nice. Wow, so your gains are pretty nice right there. Yeah, because that was about a year ago. It was in the 20s. $19 about a year ago. Let me see, Tim. That depth spike out of nowhere suggests a major acquisition of some sorts. On HIMS? Yeah, it might be. I don't know. That might be good. I gotta take a look. Let me take a quick look at in Google at their website. Let me see if I can HIMS. Let me see if I can. Do they have a website? They should have a website, no? I don't see a website. Oh my gosh, this thing. I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on. Why isn't it showing? Hold on, let me see something right here. Let me see if I find the website right here. Because I for some reason I cannot find it. Oh, okay, here it is. Oh, okay. You got testosterone boosters, some stuff for you guys know what, get smooth skin, regrow hair. I'm taking a look at the website first before I can show it in here. But yeah, I see what it is about. Maybe not, just in case. But all right, you know, I'm guessing they deliver. How does it work with this company, with HIMS? I don't know much about it. I honestly don't know much about it. Oh, they also have weight loss, hair regrowth, mental health, drugs, medications. I don't know. I will have to take a look at it a little bit more for sure. Let me see. Oracle, ORCL. Let's take a quick look at it. Let's see. ORCL, Oracle Corporation. Let's see at the share price dip. Let me show it right here. Any of you guys that are invested in Oracle? Ooh, it's down 6.62%. It was as high as 313. Now it's at 262. Let me see the year to date. Yeah. Okay. Price target is at $334. PE ratio is at 60.8 right now. Forward PE 37.08. Let me see revenue. Market cap $748 billion right there. Analysts are calling this a buy. Price target 27% upside from here. Let me take a quick look. I think this is the one that had like a new, let me see, quarterly. So usually the first quarter is their highest quarter in revenue. As you guys can see right here, 14.93, but it's in line. It's still growing. It's growing pretty good. Why is it going down in share price? I like this. I like Oracle so far. Let me see the shares outstanding. They bought shares. They kind of like, yeah, they're issuing shares slightly, but they bought back a nice amount of shares. So I like that. Earnings per share, let me see, it's $1.04 in the last quarter, as they announced earnings for Q3. Free cash flow is in the negative right now. Let me see, free cash flow per share is also in the negative. All right. Oh, the dividend. Oh, it pays a dividend, 50 cents. They grew their dividend this year. It looks like it. Let me see the balance sheet. Let me see. Take a look at the total debt. Yeah, they acquired a lot of debt, $111 billion. But I'm guessing this company is investing in itself. So it's Oracle Cloud Software as a service offering, include various cloud software applications. I think this is going to be important. Cloud software companies, you know, I think these are these are going to be very important in the future, and they're going to be big in the future. I'll have to take a look at it a little bit more, but, you know, I like what I saw, you know, the quick financials on it, you know. Anders, back in my day, we just poured the oil out in the dirt. Yeah, no. Now what I do is I go to Advance Auto and they have recycling drums. So I'll go ahead and drop it off in there, you know, and just pour it in. The one by me, I got to pour it in and then I got to throw away the bottles, the empty bottles. There's other ones in other towns that sometimes I go there because I could just drop off the bottles and they'll take care of it, which is pretty good. Thoughts on Meta from Finanzas con Estilo. So I like the company. I like the the earnings. I don't know if I should pull up. It's gonna take a long time if I pull up the earnings, because I took a quick look at the earnings and I liked it. I like the earnings. So I think this is an overreaction. I know Meta is investing a lot. They have a lot of capex investing in the company, in certain segments that they have, or sectors. But I like it for the long term. Why not? As long as the company is investing in it. Let me see if I can pull up the Q3 financials. Oh, it shows they were very small. I don't know how I can zoom in. But revenue, let me see, third quarter of 2025. Let me see. Let me see if I can show it right here. But I like Meta long term. If I had a lot more money, I think I would be buying together with Jeremy and who else was buying? Music, I think it was. Hold on, I'm going back on my messages in the chat. Yeah, Music was buying also, bought 2 shares of Meta. But I definitely like Meta. If you guys see right here, in Q3, revenue went from $40 billion, right? I think that's $40 billion, or yeah, $40 billion to $51 billion. Let me see. Income from operations from $17 billion to $20 billion. You see, this is a plus 18% in income from operations. In revenue, 21%. In the positive also. Let me see. Provision from income taxes. Let me see. There's something else that I saw. But I really like. Let me see. Net income will have increased. Diluted EPS will have increased by $6.20 to $7.25 compared to the reported diluted EPS. Yeah, this is what investors didn't like, that the EPS, the earnings per share, went to $1.05 because of that one tax payment on it. But other than that, I'm okay with the company long term. I like the company long term, you know. And I think I don't know where the numbers are of users. I could take a look a little bit more, but it's gonna take me more time, and people are gonna get bored. But what I like too is that the number of users is also growing per household. I forgot where to look for it, but I do like Meta. I do like Meta. Let me put it right here once again in stock analysis real quick. Let me show you guys right here. Yeah, the PE ratio right now is at 28.6. Forward PE at 21. So analysts are calling a strong buy. Price target is 820. I like it. I like Meta. I like it. I don't blame anyone that is buying it right now, honestly. It's down 11% from 750. If I had cash, I will wait a little bit more. I think I would like for it to go maybe to like a 25 PE ratio, 26 maybe. Let me see the ratios. Yeah, a little bit lower. You know, still a pretty high PE ratio. Let me see the quarterly. Let me take a quick look. Oh my gosh, this thing. Yeah, it was at a 31 recently. If it was like a 25 or under 25, I would like it even more, honestly. PE ratio. But look at the forward PE though. Forward PE looks good. 21.8 right now. That's pretty good right there. Yeah, I like Meta. I like Meta long term. I believe in it long term. Let me see. Sam is right here. Hey Jay, what do you think of the Netflix stock split? I did see that Netflix stock split. I think they're doing a 10-for-1 stock split, which it really caught my attention. Hold on. Let me... Netflix, yeah. NFLX. This is the... this is right here. This is the ticker symbol, Netflix. I like Netflix a lot. So when I have some free time, I do watch Netflix. I either watch YouTube or Netflix. So Netflix is like one of my favorites. And PE ratios are 46.74, PE 36.3. So They have been growing and growing. If we take a look at the financials, let me do the quarterly so you guys can see even better. But you see, like every quarter, it has been growing and growing their revenue, which is very good. You got to look a little bit more operating income and a few other metrics. But I like it. I like it long term. I think this company is going to be good long term. I know they have some news out there, like political news. That's what I call it usually. But if you guys see shares outstanding, they've been buying back shares too. So once they have, once they do the share split, I'm sure they're gonna buy even more. Let me see the earnings per share. You see, it's pretty good. $6 right now for $7.35. They have been putting a lot of good content too. Free cash flow, $2.66 billion. Let me see the free cash flow per share, 613. Yeah, I like Netflix. I think this one is one that honestly, after the share split, I will be thinking about adding to my portfolio if I have some nice cash. If I build up a nice cash position, because the share price 10 for 1, it will be like around 100. Yeah, it's at $1,100 right now. So it will be like $100 and something, 120, somewhere around there. That's not bad. It's down 6.6% in the last month. Year to date is up 25.5%. And then in the last year is up 48%. It will be good for me to add, honestly, into my portfolio. I like it. I like Netflix. This is also one company that I wouldn't mind adding. But also remember that when they do the stock split, that doesn't mean that it's going to be cheaper just because the share price went down. The financials and the metrics are going to be the same, just the share price is going to be lower. Just something to remember. Let me see. Tim, Fifth Third Bank, FITB. All right, I got to take a look. Oh, you know what? Fifth Third Bank, Tim? That was actually the bank that I did the car loan before. The family SUV that we have, the Honda, I did it with Fifth Third Bank. That was my bank, for the car loan. PE ratios at 12.4, forward PE 10.7. Some of the interest that they charge me is right in there in those earnings right now. Price target is at $49, 19% upside from here. Dividend yield is 3.84. Nice. Market cap $27.5 billion. Okay. Let's take a quick look. Oh, hold on. Let me take a look at the price. Let me see. In the last month, it's down 6.5%. Year to date is down 1.5%. Last year is down 5.5%. Last 5 years is up 79.24%. Wow, nice. Ooh, imagine buying it right here in 2023 at $23. That's nice. I was making my car payments on time, and I was even paying more. I was putting like $50 more, so this should have been higher. I'm just playing. Let me see the income. Interest income from loans. This is good to look at in banks. I don't want to take too much time, but interest income from loans. You see, they getting some nice interest. $1.91 billion in a quarter. Nice. Wow. Total interest income. Oh, this is a good metric right here to look at for a bank. $2.52 billion. Wow. It's growing. Revenue right here, $2.1 billion in revenue. So it's growing pretty good too. I like looking at the quarterly better. You guys can see right here, shares outstanding. They're buying back shares too. I like that. Earnings per share has been pretty steady. It's at 91 cents right now, but it's been pretty steady. You guys can see right here. Let me see the dividend per share. Oh, they just grew their dividend too, from 37 cents to 40 cents. 8.11% dividend growth this quarter. It went down to 6 and 5%, but then they grew it by 8%. Ooh, that's pretty good. This one looks good. I like it. I like it, Tim. I like it. Payout ratio 45.06%. Dividend growth 6%. And they just grew their dividend. Let me see the share price once again. It's down 6.5%. Last year is down 5.58%. That looks good. I like it. I'll need to do a little bit more research, but I like this pick, Tim. Let me see if Oracle could ever get their behind together on their cloud plans. It might do really well. Yeah. Okay. That I didn't know. I don't know much about Oracle. So far, I think they are on iteration 4 of their cloud strategy. Okay. And there's back in my day, we used to spray the old oil on the dirt roads to keep the dust down. Oh, and Jeremy, they are having fun with Anders. Haha, that too, Jeremy. But I am pretty sure the soil around the Smitty. Well, it would be bad if we had to spread the coal on the ground. The thrill. Meta will be in my portfolio tomorrow, debating how many shares to buy. Nice one, Thrill. I want to add to my Nvidia position before earnings, so I have to split the cash. What's your position in Nvidia? How many shares you have? That would be nice to know. Korean Cardboard, good morning. Monday from Korea. Oh, it's morning time over there. Nice to see you there, Korean Cardboard. It is definitely nighttime over here. It is pretty dark. Yeah, you guys see right here. It's pretty dark outside. So it's pretty dark. It is 8 o'clock right now over here, Korean Cardboard. What time is it over there? Let me see. Monies. Oracle has negative cash flow, high debt because they have to build data centers for Stargate and a massive OpenAI deal. Also, they are buying TikTok US. They are buying TikTok? I didn't know that. But yeah, a lot of those tech companies are investing a lot in CapEx building data centers, which is a big positive. I like that. I like when I see companies investing in data centers and cloud and all that. I like that. Jay, did you see the news of Eli Lilly investing 1.5 billion in PR building pharmaceuticals? No, I did not know. I don't follow Eli Lilly. I've heard of Eli Lilly for sure. The company. But I have not, I don't follow it. I follow more Johnson & Johnson. And because Johnson & Johnson, I feel like it's like one of those sleep well at nights that I'm just going to, hopefully invest in the near future once again some more. I haven't really been following the news on that either. But that sounds good. And when you mean PR, do you mean Puerto Rico? That would be nice. That would be nice if they invest in Puerto Rico. I would like to move back to Puerto Rico, maybe. I like the U.S. a lot, honestly. I like Jersey. I like Florida too. I like going to Florida, man. That's like one of my favorite spots going down there. My kids want to go next year again, but I don't know if I can. I'll tell you guys why later on. Let me see. Okay, maybe we'll take a look at it later on. There's a lot of comments here in the chat, so I gotta catch up. Jeremy, Meta is the only mega cap that has not done a stock split. I feel like they will when it breaks 1,000. Seems to be the theme for others, so why not? That would be nice if you add up a nice amount of shares of Meta, and then at $1,000 he does a share split. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be very, very nice. I think Nvidia did that too. And then now Netflix too. Missy Anders, with fractional shares, is there even that much incentive to split anymore? Well, one of the reasons why I don't invest much in some of those higher share price stocks is because I don't know, it's gonna take me a while to build up, especially on my style of investing as of right now, until I get to like $100,000 or $200,000. Hopefully I do get there. But as of right now, yeah, Netflix would have been one that I liked a lot. But yeah, the share price kind of like drove me away a little bit because it's pretty high. VGT is one. I know the share price is very high, but it's an ETF. So for that one, I just, invest in it. But yeah, let me see, Jeremy. I agree, Anders. The enthusiasm to buy over a split is illogical, but I don't hate the price action when they do. Yeah. You just gotta still be careful though after the share price split, which is I'm sure that's what you mean there, Jeremy. Because you still gotta keep you still gotta take a look at the financials and the metrics, right? Because if he does a share price split and then it goes up a lot, that means that the PE ratio is gonna be even higher. Forward PE also. Earnings per share is gonna be different, and just gotta take a look at everything. Even if it has a share split, so but hopefully it does become cheaper in valuation and with a cheaper share price, so I can maybe add into my portfolio. Tim, I've surprised you with some of the tickers I've suggested. Yeah, Tim, I like that one. I like Fifth Third Bank, and it was my bank, for the car loan, so it was pretty good bank. I had a good experience. They sent me the title pretty fast too, so I didn't even have to wait that long, which was great. It was a good experience. Korean Cardboard is 10 a.m. Monday in Korea. Nice. 10 a.m. Wow. Let me see the thrill. I look at historical data, and after 3 consecutive years of 10 plus in S&P pulls back a lot. The S&P PE is around 30. Yeah, it is pretty high. The stock market is pretty high right now. Let me see if I can take a quick look. Let's take a look at SPY, I guess. We can take a quick look. Let me see. Let me put it right here in the camera. Yeah, PE ratio right now for SPY is at 28.8. Wow. Right there. Yield 1.09%. In the last month is up 2.3. Last 6 months is up 23%. The S&P 500. Wow. Year to date is up 16.3%. Last year is up almost 20%. Last 5 years is up 108%. Wow. That's very good. That's very, very good right there. Very good performance. Gotta always invest in the S&P 500. Jeremy, how are the Asian markets trading today, Cardboard? That would be good. The thrill, yes, Puerto Rico. Oh yeah, that's what you meant when Eli Lilly invested in Puerto Rico. That would be good. That would be very, very good. Korean Cardboard, to be honest, I don't follow it. Also, you don't follow the Korea market over there? What would be the most popular company over there in Korea? I'm curious to know. Honestly, I'm curious to know. In the market, the thrill share split are great if you want to do cover calls. Yeah, that would be the future for me. Cover calls. I would like to learn. I was looking at a video earlier actually about cover calls. I'm getting curious now. Getting a little bit more curious now, honestly. Let me see, Tim. Allstate Insurance, ticker ALL. Yeah. Let me see. ALL. I think we took a look at this one before. I don't remember, but I think we did. Let me see. ALL, $191 right now. After I was $190. PE ratio is only at 9. Forward PE at 7.5. Dividend 2.09%. So that's pretty good right there. Price target is $227, an upside of 18%. Market cap is $50 billion. Let me see, it's down 10.7% right now in the last month. Year to date is down 66%, 0.66%. Let me see, in the last year is up 1.10%. Last 5 years is up 115%. Let me take a quick look at the premiums and annuity. Okay, let me take a look at the total revenue. It's growing pretty good right there, quarter over quarter. It's pretty flat the past couple of quarters, but it's still pretty high, $16.6 billion right there. Let me see the operating income, 1.93%. Let me see the earnings per share. It's at $7.86 as the last quarter. Yeah, it's been in the positive. Let me see the free cash flow. It's at $1.87 billion. Let me see. Free cash flow per share, $7 right now. That's good. Dividend growth. Wow, they grew their dividend 50% in 2021. That's pretty nice. Then after that, it's been 4%, 3%. And then now in the last 2 quarters, or 2 quarters ago, they increased at 8.7%. That's nice. Nice dividend right there. Nice dividend. Now, I don't know how they use the debt. So, it's $8.09 billion right now. I got to take a look at other metrics, but hold on. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Let me see the ratio. Let me see the PE ratio. Oh, it jumped. Hold on. Let me see the quarterly. Let me see if it shows the quarterly. It's down. The PE ratio is down to 9.02. I don't know. I gotta take a look at this in another. Let me see. The dividend yield is been right now. It's at 2.09%. It was as low as 1.83 because the share price was up even more. In 2023 was at 3.3%. Nice. That would have been a nice dividend right there. Payout ratio is only 18%, so that's pretty good right there. Dividend growth 7%. Yeah, I kind of like it. I like more Fifth Third Bank. That would be my pick for today. From your 2 picks. Bringer of dividends. I want Costco to split. That would be nice. I want to own Costco. I went there earlier. I got me a Coke Zero also. And a hot dog for $1.50. Can you guys believe that? $1.50 for a hot dog and a drink. That's the best thing about Costco, man. You know, $1.50. I went and bought a couple things. I bought some sodas. It was that time where I need to buy soda, so you know everybody in the house is happy. But I have bought a few things. I had to buy milk. I bought some Procter & Gamble products also. I bought some steak for the week. Ground beef, of course. Gotta buy for the week. What other products did I buy? I bought Coca-Cola products also. I don't buy any other product. I don't buy Pepsi. I'm sorry for you Pepsi shareholders. I don't support your business. I do support mine, which is Coca-Cola. But I bought Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble. Yeah, only a few things. And some vitamins too. I ran out of some vitamins too. So I bought some right there. I like buying the vitamins there because they're pretty big and I don't have to buy them all the time. The multivitamins. But that would be nice though. And I'm just going to buy physical gold and store it in the barn. Okay. Music. The Nvidia split worked out. I started buying around 121. Yeah. And Nvidia has been going up. It's at $200 I think right now. So definitely. Let me see something real quick. There's about 14 of you guys there. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Very, very important. There's 11 likes right there. Let me see, Jeremy. Start with selling puts over cover calls, Jay. Okay, I'm gonna take that advice. Maybe I should look that up though first. I gotta buy me a notebook. I gotta buy me a notepad. I got a nice pen, but I don't have a notepad. Puts first. So I gotta put it here. Per Jeremy. Puts first. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at a couple videos so I can get a little bit familiar with it, and then maybe I'll see some mistakes that they make first with puts, and then and I'm gonna start learning. Definitely. You know, hopefully. Maybe once my portfolio is like 50,000, maybe somewhere around there. What do you guys think? Tim, no, we looked at Aflac. Oh, okay, that was the one. So I confused Allstate with Aflac. Yeah. T Caskets, nice to see you there, T Caskets. What's up, Jay? Nice to see you on here consistently. Happy Halloween. Yeah, so happy Halloween too. And definitely I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. Planning on doing the Wednesday live stream once again, the live stream. Last 2 Wednesdays, it has been good. And I've been enjoying it. So let me know, what do you guys think? Should I do it again? You know, this live stream on Wednesday? Let me know. I know some of you, you know, well, we all work, so I know it's a little bit difficult to make the live stream. I made it like right on time the last 2. Took a shower, and when I got here to the chair, it was like 8:05 or something like that, and I set it up for 8:15, so we have a little bit more time. But let me know what you guys think about the Wednesday live streams. You know, I kind of like them. And let me know if I should do it again this weekend. This Wednesday, even though I do still need to do the SCHD spreadsheet. I'm sorry I haven't been working on it. I'm not procrastinating. I'm just pretty much I worked on the dividend income for the month of October video, which is gonna be on Tuesday. I already posted it. It's gonna be posting. It's gonna become public on Tuesday at around 7 a.m. Let me know if that's a good time. I could change the time too that it's gonna post. I could post it earlier. Well, I could post that later in the day. But yeah, but that's what I've been working on. That's what I worked on today also. Let me see, Tim. BlackRock needs to split as well. What is BlackRock's ticker symbol? That would be good to know with that one. And there's Poof just run Notebook LLM on the video after you post it. I don't think I'm catching that comment. Or what happened there. Anders, I'm sorry. I like Wednesday spreadsheet. Also, you want to do the SCHD spreadsheet on Wednesday? I could do that. I think I could work on it because I do have to pretty much like freeze everything that we all got paid on September. Let me show you real quick. Hold on. Let me show you what I mean. Let me open up another sheet right here. Weekly challenge. Let me see it right here. In SCHD. Yeah. So I have the spreadsheet right here, right? But I haven't, I need to move this column, the actual September dividend that we got paid, to here, to the actual June. No, I'm going to open up like a new one right here pretty much. Like in here, this is where I'm gonna put the actual September dividend. I want to put it right here so it goes according like March, June, September, and then right here I'm gonna put December dividend. So I just gotta work on this, honestly. It's just there's about 50 something of us right there, so I just gotta move it over and pretty much freeze it, and then I'll put the December right here. So I could probably do that for Wednesday's live stream if you guys want to. Let me know. Let me know if you guys want to do that for Wednesday live stream. Let me know there in the chat. I really would like to know. Let me see. ERH live stream. Okay. Tim, how has the live stream affected your sub numbers? Actually live streaming, I did gain some subscribers though. I did gain some new subscribers in the channel when I started live streaming, which is good. It's been very slow to grow the channel, but I've been okay. You know, I take it like as the way I'm growing my portfolio, which it has been growing little by little, right? So, and honestly, one of the things that I like about growing the channel slowly is that every time I'm learning something new. You know, like if you guys look at my first videos, they were so bad. So bad. I don't even know how some of you guys have been subscribed for so long, you know, to be honest with you. Not sure if it's the way I talk or the way the way I do my content, I guess, or the way I explain everything. But honestly, it has been growing slowly, and the live streams have been helping a little bit on growing the subscribers too, which is good. And Honestly, Tim, also one thing, I enjoy doing the live streams. I actually enjoy them. I don't mind them. I'm even doing, I think at first I started with doing like an hour, and then now I do like 2 hours. Last Wednesday, the Wednesday's live stream, last Wednesdays, I wanted to go a little bit longer, to be honest with you. But it was getting late, so that's the one thing. But I do like live streaming, though. I do like it. Do I like it more than making the videos? I don't know. I don't know if I like it more. I do like both, but I do enjoy live streaming, and I didn't know I was gonna like it this much, to be honest with you. All right, let me see. BLK, not 100% sure what the ticker is. Let's see. Let's see BLK real quick, so we could take a look. All right. Let me put it right here in the camera. BlackRock, $1,082 per share. Maybe they should do a share split so I can consider it. But market cap, $176 billion. PE ratio right now is at 27.8. Forward PE 20.6. Earnings per share $38. Nice. Price target is 1,200, so 15.8%. Analysts are calling this a strong buy, which is a good sign. Dividend yield is 1.92%. Let me see. Last 5 days is down 4.7. Last month down 7.1%. Year to date is up 5.6%. Last year is up 10.5%. It's on a dip right now. I wonder why. Last 5 years is up 80.71. When you guys open the the share price, right, by 1 year or by last 5 years, you guys can see that the recent dip, this dip right here, is not even much. Like, it's nothing. Look at this. Pretty much, it doesn't even, it's just a small dent. Let me see the revenue. Let me look at it quarterly. I'm gonna look at it quarterly moving forward. I like looking at it quarterly more. $6.5 billion. So they grew their revenue. Look, in their last quarter. I wonder why they're down. It looks like they're doing pretty good. Operating income is also up, $2.09 billion. Let me see. The shares outstanding. They issue some shares, but now they're buying them back. So that's a good sign right there. Let me see the earnings per share. Basic, it is $8.54. So it went down, the earnings per share. Maybe that's why it's selling off a little bit. But I wouldn't be too... this might be an opportunity, though. This might be an opportunity. I like this one. I like BlackRock. Ooh, they have a lot of debt. $14.71 billion. But I gotta learn how they using the debt, though. If I learn how they are using the debt, if it's for the positive, then it's good, though. Let me see the dividend. Only 2%. They have grown their dividend as of lately. They should have one more. They should have one more quarter of $5.21 per share per quarter, and then after that they should hopefully grow their dividend. I like what I saw. I just need to know a little bit more about it, even though BlackRock is what I'm investing in with IBIT, right? With the Bitcoin ETF. I think this is a good one too, to be honest with you. To be honest, it's like investing in Fidelity and Vanguard. I think long term is fine. It's gonna be good. Trust me, open Notebook LM and run your video against it. It will create nice outlines of your videos, notes, etc. Okay. I see what you're saying here. What I'm saving on, guys, is to get me a camera, because right now I have like a webcam camera, but in the future, I don't know when, but I do want to get me a nice Sony camera, though. I want to get me a nice one, that I might even want to do like videos out somewhere, maybe maybe like new things, that I want to try new things. That's why I kind of want to buy me a Sony camera with a nice lens. That's gonna be one of my future investments. I don't know when, but it will be one of my future investments though. Even though this camera is pretty cheap and this webcam is pretty cheap and it's not that bad, but I do want to get me a better one. So my streams and my videos are much, much better quality though. For sure. Let me see. Anders brain is still on weekend. Why Wednesday live stream be good? Yeah. So let me know. Let me know in there. Let me see. Paper over coins. Nice to see you there. How come you don't include your IRA when you discuss your portfolio balances? So I do keep track of my IRA, my Roth IRA. I do have a Roth IRA and I do have a 401k. I do have it in two other spreadsheets, which it's kind of like a hassle sometimes. I want to put them both in one. That's what I'm thinking on doing pretty soon. But I'm just keeping those separate, honestly. Maybe in the future I will share one of them, maybe the Roth IRA. I pretty much shared the ticker symbols that I have in there, which is pretty much is ETFs and chill. And you guys know which one is one of them. My favorite ETF, SCHD. And my other one is SCHG. Yeah. Let me see. Maybe one day I will share it, but as of right now, I don't. Sorry about that, but I am transparent though with my portfolio, with my other portfolios though. I am very transparent. I'll show you guys some screenshot pretty soon once again of the portfolio in the Fidelity website. And but my Roth IRA, my 401k, I don't share them, not yet. Maybe in the future. Let me see. Tim, your streams are fun. The chat is unbelievably friendly and mature. Never seen anyone act like a keyboard warrior. Nice, Tim. You are like, what is it, number 2? And music was number 1 right now in the chat. So you guys have been on fire right there. Jeremy was number 3. Anders was number 2 earlier. But yeah, very nice. Nice to know. That's very good to know. Very good to know. But yeah. All right, let's see what else. Anders agreed Tim. Oh, Anders agrees with Tim. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, so I'll pretty much let me know what ideas for Wednesday's live stream. If you guys want to do the SCHD spreadsheet, I can definitely do it for sure. Let me see something. Oh, one thing I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to show you guys. Hold on. It was the poll that I posted earlier. I almost forgot. And let me know there in the chat which one you guys voted for. Jeremy already told me. Jeremy voted for iBit. But I want to know which one you guys voted for. Let me show you guys right here. Let me see. Yep. You guys are gonna see pretty much like my YouTube screen. But right here you guys can see that SCHD and iBit are tied 31%, 52 votes only. So don't forget, guys, to go to my channel and vote for the weekly challenge for the month of November. Main Street Capital is third at 23% of the votes, and Coca-Cola only 15%. I'm a little bit surprised about iBit, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit surprised about iBit. I'm not surprised about Main Street Capital. I thought Main Street Capital would be next to SCHD, to be honest with you guys. That's what I thought it was going to happen. But I am very surprised about iBit being right there tied with SCHD. One of you guys got to vote so you guys can either put SCHD or iBit in front. But I am very surprised. But I don't mind if iBit wins, honestly, because if iBit wins, I got to buy one more share, which is going to bring me to 10 shares. And if he does win, I'm going to buy about $20, $25 on a weekly basis. That will give me like another share and a half in a month, which is good. Which is good right there. But this one right here, yeah, I don't know. Let's see which one wins. I'm I'm gonna give you guys to vote by maybe 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow, and I'm gonna set up an alarm so I can make the purchase. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys until like 2-3 p.m. tomorrow, and then I'm gonna make my purchase. I think I'm gonna share it on you know, on Wednesday's live stream. Let me see who voted for what. Let me see. Paper over coins voted for KO. Yeah, that was a nice vote. I like KO. I like KO. Let me see. Tim, where is the vote being held? On YouTube. Just go to my in my YouTube channel. It should be in the posts that I have, and you could pick any of them. You could pick one of them to see which one. Let me know which one are you gonna vote for, Tim. Let me see. Anders, refresh the pool. All right, let me refresh it real quick. Let me see. Let me do this. Okay, once again. Ooh. Anders, did you just make the difference? 34% now for SCHD. I'm guessing you voted for SCHD. Yeah, Tim, in YouTube, you just go on my YouTube channel and then you can vote real quick. But SCHD is at 34% now. I bid at 30%. I honestly don't mind if any of them win. I'll be fine. I will just, definitely. T-Caskets, I voted SCHD just now. T-Caskets also voted SCHD. Let me see. Sorry, didn't see your weekly challenge earlier. Yeah, no worries, T-Caskets. We're looking at it right now. So definitely Jeremy voted iBit. Put it right here in the comments. But yeah. And then Tom also voted SCHD. Let me see, Tim. I would have voted for KO. Get all Buffett style. Yeah. I bought some Coca-Cola products earlier in Costco. So Costco's another one. I really gotta add that stock. I know I mention it every time, but let me see. Music. SCHD just voted. Thank you for voting, and that's why you're making a difference right there. Let me see. And looks like we need to run off. Though if none get over 50%, no, it's okay. It's okay. That means it's pretty tight. It's a tight race right there between SCHD, iBid, and don't be surprised if a couple people, because I do have people that vote overnight that they might be like, for example, Korean Cardboard. It's daytime over there now in Korea, in the other side of the world. So they might be voting later on today or later on tonight. Let me see. Bringer dividends. I will almost always vote for SCHD before it gets too expensive. Yeah, I like SCHD right now. Honestly, I really like it a lot. I like it a lot. Right now it's under $27 still. And I know that some people are pretty much like bashing SCHD, like. They're putting it through the floor and everything. Like, SCHD is not good, blah, blah, blah. But I just don't think that SCHD is for share price appreciation. This one is for the dividend growth. Look at the dividend growth. 5.79% it says right here, but it's better than that. Look at this, 22%, 6%, 23%, 15% dividend growth. Like, SCHD averages very good dividend growth. And you know what? Hold on. Let me take a look right here. ETF. What was it? The comparison tool. Yeah, I think it was this one right here. Hold on. SCHD. I know I showed this before, but if you guys take a look right here, last 10 years, right? The dividend growth. Look at this. 169% in the last 10 years. This is what I want. This is what I want for my future. On SCHD. That's why I don't mind buying it right now. I really like it right now under $27 and hold the long term. I'm planning on holding, hopefully forever, 30, 40 years, and then pass it down to my kids. I do want to pass it down to my kids. I do want my kids to invest in VGT when they can invest. But look at this, 169%. On qualified dividends too, which is good, especially for the future. when I stop working, you know, and those dividends, some of them will be tax free, hopefully, or very low tax bracket. Let me see. Anders O is releasing results next Monday with ex-dividend date 3 days later. Decisions. Yeah, I've been thinking about what Tim mentioned before about, I think it was Tim, right? That mentioned that I should drip realty income. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot. I don't mind it. Right now it is at $57. Yeah, if I drip it into my portfolio, it's at $57.98. My cost per share is only at $56.38. I got a 5.74% dividend yield on this position. And it generates for me $111 in yearly dividends. That's what I like about it. $111. My VICI Properties is growing, man. It's growing. It's at $74 in estimated yearly dividends. I should get almost $19 in the next dividend. I should get 5.96%. I'm very happy with this position right here. And I'm going to buy some more shares because I still have $446 and the share price is still under $30. So I'm planning on also buying hopefully some shares this week if it goes down a little bit more. Or if it stays under $30, I might buy. Tomorrow I'm going to take a look around 2, 3 o'clock. I'm going to try to take a look at the stock market if I don't have a meeting at work. So I can then go ahead and make the purchase from the pool, and then also from the pool, which it will be the weekly challenge, and then I'm gonna take a look at VICI Properties where it's at, and then maybe buy one share. Hopefully it is. Let me see. It's still at 56 volts, so it's still 34% SCHD, 30% IBIT. All right. Let me see who else is in there. Hold on, let me see something real quick. All right, very, very nice. There's 15 likes right there and 15 of you, which I really appreciate it, man. Tim, my recommendations are always mathematically thought out, never emotional. Yeah, that's very true. That's very good. Yeah, no, you have given some very good recommendations, very good opinions in the comments. Just like, a lot of you guys. And that's why I created this channel too. I like to talk to you guys because there's things that I might not see. I have 2 jobs, so I can't follow the stock market all the time. There's some things that you guys see that you guys can share. We can take a look at it. We can discuss it in here in the live stream or in the videos too. That's why I like the live streams, because we can talk about it. We can bring it up, take a look at some of the companies also. And see what we're gonna pick up in the long term. Let me see. I was looking at Meta, at the financials. Let me see what else. We were looking at SPY, SCHD. Any ETFs that you guys want me to compare SCHD to? Let me see where SPY. No, it only shows the after hours. That's pretty much it. What are some of the top gainers here? Top losers, recent IPOs. Yeah, what else? Let me know in the chat right there. I'm gonna show you guys the portfolio real quick. I was very, very happy. I don't know if you guys saw my my post from earlier today. But my full portfolio, which is this one right here, is still at $30,000. You guys can see $30,400 right now. $3,700 in gains. In unrealized gains. 13.93% in unrealized gains right there. SCHD's at 327. Look at my top 3. My top 3 right now is SCHD, Google, Amazon, which I'm very happy about. I'm very, very excited about it. Look at this, 70% gains in Google. I feel like I was just buying it yesterday, pretty much. When I was being very bullish on Google. And I wish I would have bought more, honestly. This This is when I'm like, man, I wish I would have bought more. More Google. And then Amazon, look at this right here, 23.8% gains already. Can't wait to see, maybe in a couple months or at the end of the year. I think Q4 is going to be really good for Amazon, honestly. I got 8.5 shares only. I want to build it up even more. But yeah, these are some of my positions right there. Let me see. And I do too, mostly, Tim. But the markets are not all that rational either, short term. Yeah. Yeah, but you just can't look at it long, short term too. So, I have 121. So, hopefully we will get some good results tomorrow. Yeah, that would be good. That would be always on drip. Oh, you always drip your dividend tweet, Realty Income. That's good. That's a good choice. Very, very good choice. Right there. I should probably turn on the drip, honestly. I probably should. Because it is one that I wanna hold long term. I know anything can change from now till then, but they've been investing pretty good. They even been buying Realty Income. Let me see. Let me see the Realty Income homepage. But yeah, this is their homepage. Compound annual total return since 94, 13.5%. Compound annual dividend growth rate, 4.2%. Consecutive monthly dividends declared, 664. So this is why I'm investing in it, because I'm hoping that in the future I am able to pay some bills with this dividend. 112 consecutive quarterly increases. Wow. That's definitely consistency right there. Let me see. Featured properties and clients. They own the Bellagio also. I haven't looked at this website in a while. I looked at it, I think it was last year. That was the last time I looked at it, honestly. Let me see something right here. Yeah, they even invested in industrial, which is good. And let me see, providing size and scale for 7-Eleven through sale leaseback transactions. Yeah, this is gonna be a big one too. Anybody that invests in gas stations like Wawa or like Quick Check, Buc-ee's will be good too. I think all of those are pretty much private, because I know Wawa is private, Buc-ee's is private, but if they ever become public, I would like to invest in them, to be honest with you. But yeah, I like Realty Income. I like Realty Income. I forgot what they have in the in here. How many assets do they have? I forgot where, but we'll look at it later on. All right, let me see, Tim. So I like to hear the chat's opinion of what is better, growth of VOO versus dividend growth of SCHD. That's a very good question right there. If anybody wants to put their opinion in there so I can read them too. But I like both, honestly. In my opinion, I want the dividend growth of SCHD for the future. That's why I have two different portfolios. And that idea came on later on. It's because I want a little bit more growth in share price appreciation, so I can then put it into a dividend growth ETF like SCHD, or maybe even some of those dividend positions that I want in the future for them to pay me my bills, pretty much. But I do like both though. Let me see who's in here. Anders, man, in most chats, those are fighting words, Tim. I'm guessing about the question. Had to check out for a bit to do the dinner thing. I was getting that look, but still had the stream in my ear. I'm down with an SCHD stream Wednesday. Okay, nice to know, Jeremy, and I hope you enjoy your food. Definitely. But yeah, And thank you for continuing to listen to the stream. And I'm sorry if I got you in trouble or something. Let me see, Tim. Very true, Anders. I'm testing my chat hypothesis from earlier. Yeah. I like this question though. I like this question. Growth of VOO versus dividend growth of SCHD. I think it all depends on everyone's plan, right? Investing plan for the future. I'm trying to do both. I'm really trying to do both, so I can then later on, invest a little bit more into SCHD, and even I'm still looking at JEPQ. To be honest with you, I'm still looking at JEPQ, and I do want to learn, puts and cover calls, options, things like that for the future, because maybe I'll do them myself instead of investing in an ETF that will do it for me. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let me see. Anders, 55. I can say this: my 401k is 100% in BlackRock target date funds, so my growth is there. Pretty much everything in my Roth and brokerage is in dividends. That's very good right there, Anders. My 401k it's in the S&P 500. And then I have a little bit, like 15% in something else. I forgot what it was, the ticker symbol. But definitely most of it is in the S&P 500. As soon as I learned investing, I don't know if I told you this story, but as soon as I learned investing, watching some videos on YouTube, getting to read some websites and some things online, I started investing. I started doing my dividend portfolio. I started putting money into it. Then I created a YouTube channel. No, I think it was before the YouTube channel when I went into my 401k and I was like, oh, hold on, I forgot all about it. Let me go ahead and take a look to see how I have it invested. And when I went into my 401k, I had it all over the place. I had some things that were charging me a lot in expense ratio, and I had only a little bit in the S&P 500. I went ahead, boom, changed everything, boom, 85% into the S&P 500. I'm not playing around. That's it. And then I looked at a couple other ones, and I saw this other one that I kind of liked. I wanted to try it. So I invested in that one too. And I think it's dividend and growth. It was something like that. So I went ahead and put some on there too. And that was pretty much it. And then it's been growing pretty good since then. I'm very happy I learned about investing because it definitely helps me out a lot. Jeremy, we've been married almost 20 years. I'm used to being in trouble. Yeah. You do get used to it after a while. That is so true. Very good point, Jeremy. T-caskets, I do both as well. Yeah. I think that's the best. I think the best is to do both if you can, I like dividend investing a lot. I think I probably even like it more than growth investing. Even though growth does get you excited, like for example, looking at my Google and Amazon position, right now. Looking at these two positions right here, right now, it gets me very happy though. It gets me very pumped when I look at them in the morning. Like if I'm having a bad morning, I look at my positions in Google and Amazon, and I'm like, hold on, no, I'm good. 70%, returns already, or unrealized gains in Google, and Amazon is gonna continue to go up, I'm sure. I can't predict the future, but I think Amazon is gonna continue to grow. And I've been finding myself buying more on Amazon because it's just so convenient, man. So convenient. I told you guys, I bought the mouse. I bought, a couple of snacks because my son likes certain snacks. I ordered them and got here the next day in the morning. I woke up this morning today. I was going to start making the video, I think it was. No, I made the video before. When I finished making the video, I was doing the editing, and then my Ring camera went off, and I saw the Amazon driver dropping off the package. When I had picked it up, everything was there. Did my oil change later on, cleaned up the truck in the outside. You know, I also had a problem with the valve on the tire, so I had to change that little stem valve on it. So I did that real quick, cleaned it up, and nothing. It's just so easy. It's just so easy. Amazon really, you know, maybe makes you a little bit lazy sometimes because you don't have to go. Or actually, it's just so convenient because you don't have to drive to the store, and you don't have to spend gas, spend time. I can come over here, do my thing. So yeah, so much convenient. How's your company match, Jay? It's not equal. I think it's oh my gosh, T Caskets, you really got me with this one. Because I invest 4% and I think they do 3%. Yeah, it's like 1% off. You know, it's something like that. I'll take a look. I'll take a look because I haven't updated my spreadsheet of my 401k in like a couple weeks. I haven't really looked at it because that one pretty much I have it set it and forget it. But yeah, I think it's like 3%. I think it is, and I'm investing like 4%. I'll get the real numbers. I'll get the real numbers for you, so I can share it. And I also buy $1,100 company stock every paycheck. Wow, that's a lot. You got a very good job right there. But sell them as soon as price match what I bought them for. Only reason is for the third match we get. Oh wow, very nice. Very, very nice. Anders. Anders, we're a company. We don't have to own the shares when we get the match a year later. Okay. Well, that's beneficial as long as you're getting free money. And free shares, that's pretty good. The thrill 401k by default put you into a target date fund. Once I realized what I was invested, I moved 90% into S&P 500 and 10% in small cap. Yeah, so you went pretty much through what I went through. You know, I had it invested in like multiple things. Oh my God. I even had it, I think there was like a cash fund where it doesn't even grow or nothing. It just keeps some cash there. And after I noticed that, man, I was like 85% into the S&P. That was it. That was it. And let me let it grow because it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. And now it has been growing since I did that. Let me see. And there's the thrill. We don't have a lot of choices in our 401k, but the BlackRock Target Day Fund we have is pretty good with a low cost. That's good. That's good. The S&P symbol that I have. Let me see something in here real quick. I'm not gonna share it with you guys. I'm sorry about that, but I am going to open my 401k spreadsheet real quick. The one that I have is WFSPX. Oh, I think this is BlackRock iShares S&P 500. I didn't even know. WFSPX. Let me see. FSPX. Yeah, this is where I have most of my 401k money right here. iShares S&P 500 Index. WFSPX. Expense ratio 0.03%. The ones that I had it on, it was like a almost 1%. I think it was. I think one was even over 1% in expense ratio, but this is where I have most of my 401k money. Which, yeah, it is more than what I have in my portfolio right now, in my dividend portfolio. But this is it. This is the ticker symbol that I'm investing in. And I'm glad I changed it because since then it has been growing my 401k pretty good. You know, has been growing pretty good. S&P 500. Yep, you guys can see right here, 1.25% yield. I just got this dividend. It was $2.29 per share, so it dropped pretty good. It dropped pretty good into my 401k portfolio. Anyone else have this in their portfolio in their 401k? I would like to know. Let me just change this real quick before I forget, and I'm gonna click on it. Yeah, I have. Hold on. Yeah, that is. No, I don't have it. I do get some nice dividends. I track a little bit the dividends on my 401k portfolio. Um, if SCHD was available, oh man, I would have put some in SCHD. That would have been nice to have in my 401k. What? That would have been really, really good. Let me see something right here real quick. Let me see. Okay, so a couple more people voted on the pool. Let me show you right here real quick. So SCHD is still 34%. IBIT is at 31% once again. So IBIT is kind of like, trailing right there, but it's trying to catch up. Let me see T-Caskets. Yeah, companies always put you in a target date fund. I changed mine right away into an S&P 500 fund. Yeah, man. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I really did. Because it was pretty bad. My portfolio wasn't performing as good as it is now. And is the target date fund something they started doing with the Secure 2 Act when they have to open 401k for new employees? I always had to pick both to invest in what to. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I had it in multiple. T-Caskets. My 401k S&P ticker is Vanguard's Institutional Index Fund. That's good. That's good right there. I like this one. This WFSPX. Only 0.03% expense ratio, like VOO pretty much. So hopefully I do get to use that money in the future. Oh, they have it right here. I think this is the ticker symbol you're talking about, T-Caskets. VINIX. Very good expense ratio too. 0.035%. Right there. I think this is the one, right? Yeah. Dividend yield 2.18%. Yeah, anything with the S&P 500 I think is good choice. And I think all of you guys will agree. Let me see music. VSMPX is my 401k general market. I changed it from the target date fund. It wasn't bad, but the fees they were charging irked me. Yeah, I know. The ones that I had also very high fees. Oh my gosh. And then every quarter I will see the charges on there. And once I learned about that, I was like, no. I gotta change this whole thing, man. I can't, continue to get charged like that. Yeah, now I'm totally different. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Yeah, this one, the Vanguard. VINIX. Yeah, it's a S&P 500 index fund. Can't go wrong with that, and low expense ratio. That's what I like too. Fund assets, $332 billion. That's the good thing about that. And the BlackRock is fund assets 51 billion. Ooh, that Vanguard is much larger. So which is good for the volume, for whenever you're gonna sell it. That's good for the volume. The Thrill, my 401k, I have State Street Fund with an expense ratio of 0.01%. Okay, that's good. What's the ticker symbol? Can you share it real quick so I can take a look at it? But yeah, these are the funds for the 401k. And let me see, what else did I wanted to talk about? I did show you guys the pool, which I wanted to really talk about it. I think I answered most of your comments. Let me see. I do have to update this. I gotta leave it open so I can update the SCHD shares. Was that what you guys told me earlier? Let me see. I think one of you guys said that we should do the live stream. Yeah, the SCHD stream on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. I should be able to, but I'm gonna try my best to have this done for Wednesday's live stream, and then I'll put over there, community SCHD shares. I haven't seen JL in the chat. I'm hoping JL feels better though. I know JL wasn't feeling good last weekend, so hopefully feeling better by now. Tim, I realized one day that my mutual fund expense was $5,000 a year for operating fees and started investing myself. What? Wow. Wow, Tim. That was good. That was good that you started, investing yourself. I don't know. Yeah, when I never, growing up, because I grew up in Puerto Rico, I never knew anything about investing. Never, ever. And even when I first here, right? Many years ago when I was working at a car parts company, one person told me, he was an older guy, he was like in his 50s. And he told me and another guy, one of my coworkers who were very young, that we should start investing. And I just never paid attention to it. I was just, and he even told us, like, you can even invest in penny stocks just so you could get used to it. And I don't know, maybe, then it would have been good to buy Nvidia and just hold it until now. But other than that, nobody else ever mentioned anything about investing. And then one day I was working where I'm working at right now, and the finance guy, this was a couple years ago, the finance guy told me a few things about investing and even mentioned to me, like, I don't even need to work. And that's when I was like, that's when it clicked to me. And then I started looking into YouTube, looking at some of their channels about investing, and I got even more interested in the stock market. And then I started watching some of the channels, like Ryan Williams, Professor, I forgot his name. I haven't watched them in a while, but it was Professor something, Dividend Diplomats. Who else did I see? Gen X Dividend Investor. Joseph Carlson I started watching later on, and I started liking it even more. But honestly, in the YouTube helped me out a lot with investing, because I looked at a lot of things on there in YouTube, and then I started reading some other things. I'm not a big reader. I get very boring. That's why I like watching YouTube or listening to audio things or audiobooks, because if I read, I get bored and I don't like it. But definitely helped me out a lot. Tim, never buy another mutual fund again. Yeah, definitely not. Anders, it could be worse. Could be an annuity. Oh, wow. I can't imagine that. Those mutual funds, they charge you a whole lot of money, those expense ratios. Anders, and yes, I know they have a time and place. I used to work for one of the top 3 annuity companies. Wow. So Anders definitely knows that. V, are you on Blossom Social Investing Network? No, I'm not on Blossom yet. Should I make I can make a profile on Blossom. How many of you guys are there? How many of you guys are on Blossom? I'm guessing you're there, V. I never looked into it. I know I've seen a couple YouTubers mention it in the past, but I never really looked into it. Let me see. Blossom. What would be the? Is it online, or is it an app? Blossom Social, right? That's the one. Give me 1 second. It says sign up. Hold on. Is this one the one that you're talking about? Is this one the one? And then let me know how many of you guys are there. Like, if I create a Blossom profile, I don't know. I have to look at it a little bit more. Oh, you could post your portfolio too, right here. You can link it, I'm guessing. You can link your portfolio. I'm not against growth. I don't know. Should I create an account profile on Blossom? Which one of you guys are on Blossom? Let me know. Let me know there in the chat. Should I create a profile? Maybe I should post a poll to see how many people, you know, are in Blossom and how many are not. Maybe I could do that. But no, I am not on Blossom. I am not on Blossom. I'm still working on expanding my social media. Let's just say that. You know, I'm working on expanding it and trying to stay focused on YouTube right now. I do post on X, Twitter, so I can so I can maybe bring some people from X. I think I brought a couple subscribers from X, but I'm not as active on X though. I don't know. I want to find a good platform where I could be active. Hold on, let me see if I could, yeah. So as you guys can see, Joseph Carlson is like my the top first one that comes out. I do follow him here. You know, let me see ones that I'm following. I do follow a few people like Dividendology, right there. I like this channel too. Tom Nash, I listen to his videos sometimes. I started listening to the guy that Jeremy also posted on there. I think it's Moneyvest, something like that. So I'm starting to listen to Moneyvest while I'm driving, because he has long videos at times, like long streams. So I'm able, while I'm driving, I'll put it on play and then just leave it there, listening to it on my headphones. But yeah, these are the guys that I used to watch a couple times. But yeah, but I'm not, you know, let me know who's in Blossom there. Or if there's another one that I should, you know, think about. Let me see the Thrill. I can't find the symbol. State S&P 500 index fund. Okay, we'll take a look at it. SPLG changed to ticker symbol SPYM on Halloween. I didn't even know they were changing the name. Oh, I saw somebody. Who was it that posted that? I forgot who posted that. Let me take a quick look at this symbol. This is a good one too. It's the S&P 500. Is the State Street. And what I like, and which a lot of people like, is that the share price is very small, very low. It's at $80, so you can accumulate shares a little bit faster. But let me see. Oh, but the expense ratio, hold on, it's at 1.30%. Wasn't SPLG like a lot lower? Or is this wrong? That's too high though for a S&P 500. I think this is wrong. Hold on, SPYM, right? Let me take a quick look right here, real quick. Let me see if I can see it right here. Where is the information? Right here. To research statistics, profile. Nope, no profile. Hold on, financials, analysis, options. There's nothing on this. But that's too high though. If the expense ratio is 1.30%, I don't like it. I thought it was much lower, to be honest with you. Professor G, yes, that's the one. T Caskets, Professor G, I'm a big fan of. Yeah, I haven't watched him in a while though. I used to like his video though. I used to like Professor G's videos. Tim, Dividendology is great. Yeah, I like the videos. Sam, what do you think about Alexandria Real Estate? Can you give me the ticker symbol? If you put me the ticker symbol, I'll look it up real quick. Anders, Professor G is great. Yep, I like him. Anders, I'm not on Blossom. Yeah. Yes, sir. From V, they have both app and website. it could give you a nice boost to your channel. Oh, I like that. I really appreciate the you know, I really appreciate you sharing this. Really appreciate it. Yeah, because I think it is mostly for investors, right? So yeah, that would probably help out a lot. Yeah. Blossom is probably cool, but I work on IT vulnerability, so not interested. LOL. Let me see. And there's, well, AI seems my target date fund is one of the better ones. Go AI. Let me see, Jeremy. Glad you're checking out MoneyVest. I really clicked with his investing style and a wealth of knowledge. Yeah. I did listen to some of the videos and have very good points. Looks at very good charts also. A lot of good information, especially while I'm commuting. It's pretty good to listen to it in my headphones, of what he's saying. That will also help me out with not having to sit down in here and like look at the stocks that I want to look into, because he mentions them in there, and also the financials and stuff, the share price where it's at, share price dip, so which is great. It's always great to listen to it. Let me see. T Caskets 0.02%. I'm guessing. That's wrong. It's 0.02. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Because I remember SPLG had a pretty low expense ratio. But that's good. If it's 0.02, is lower than VOO. It's just slightly higher than my index fund with it's FXAIX. It's 0.015, I think it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah. S&P 500 index fund, 0.015% is the expense ratio. That's why I like holding FXAIX as of right now. And hopefully in the future, I'm able to sell this position and buy me something high yield in the future. Hopefully I can. Let's see. Or maybe I just put all that money into SCHD. But I think I'm going to buy something else, something different. I like SCHD a lot, but I do want something else with that. Let me see. T Caskets. Yeah, I think VOO is 0.03%. Yeah, 0.03%. So that one is a little bit lower, which is great. And then the share price is low, so you can accumulate some more shares. VOO share price is let me see real quick right here. It's at $627. So yeah. So if you invest in SP, what was the ticker symbol again? Hold on, let me look at it right here. In the chat, was it SPYM? Man, I missed it, and I forgot the ticker symbol already. But yeah, I think it was SPYM. Hold on. It's right here somewhere. Yeah, I lost it. I kind of lost it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of lost it. Was it SPYM? Let me see. Yep, it was SPYM. I'm not wrong. So yeah, $80. So you can definitely, build up that position even faster. Wow. Imagine, buying the S&P right here at $58, $59, $60. That would have been nice. Inception day was November 8, 2005. But look, 5 years ago, $63. Yeah, this is a good one. How come I never looked at this? But I really like FXAIX, honestly. I like the expense ratio is very low, very low. I remember one time I was thinking about selling it and putting into an ETF. But then Randy put an opinion in the comment section that kind of made me change my mind and just keep FXAIX, because it is true. It's similar to an ETF. It's similar. Just it sells at the end of the day. After market close. But if you really think about it, I'm gonna start selling FXAIX in the future, like many years from now. So I still got some more compounding to do. So which I'm sure then is just gonna be okay. All right, let me see. Tim, can you show the dividend history for FXAIX? Yeah, of course. Let's see, FXAIX. Yeah, if you take a look right here, yeah, look at the dividend. It has grown. It's right now 67 cents per share per quarter. And then right here, yeah, you see, it's always in the positive, except this one in 2023, negative 3.79% growth. But other than that, look at this in 2022, 16% in a quarter, 10%, 9%, then 16%. Yeah, this is good. This is good growth right here. I don't think I could do the comparison. I don't think I could do in the ETFs comparison thing, the dividend growth. Let me see if I can. I don't think so. I don't think I could do it here. Let me see. Because it's not an ETF. Whoops. Let me see. Oh, yeah, you can. You can. Look at the dividend growth. 34% in the last 10 years. Dividend growth. Has been growing their dividend very good in the past couple of years, though. Since 2010, they have grown their dividend 233%. But then look at SCHD. This is why I like SCHD so much. Hold on, let me see. No, this is total return. Now, this is the good thing about FXAIX. Look at the total returns, 543%. Yeah, 286% in the last 10 years. But look at this dividend growth. SCHD, 169% in the last 10 years compared to 34% from the S&P. This is why I like it a lot. T-Caskets SPYM. Yep, I did remember after. Thank you for bringing it up. I first bought SPLG back in October 2022. Nice. That was very good. I think it was like $43 a share then. Yeah, that was pretty nice to build up your S&P 500 right there. Let me see. Anders, FXAIX in dividend. Yeah. That's why I have them. That's how I have them right now in my portfolio. I have FXAIX from some nice growth right here and SCHD. And FXAIX is in the second spot right now. Look at it right now. 30% in unrealized gains right now in my S&P 500 index fund position. Yeah, 8.4 shares only. I really, but look at my cost per share, 182. I've been buying it since a little bit after I started this portfolio. I remember when I first started this channel, I think my portfolio was like around $5,000-$6,000, somewhere around there. And my videos were pretty bad. They were pretty bad. Oh my gosh. I look at the quality then, even though it's not, the quality right now is not my best, but it's very good compared to then. But yeah, 8.4 shares right now. Pretty happy with my FXAIX position right now. And my Bank of America. How about I sell my Bank of America and buy 3 shares of Meta? Or 2.5. Got $1,500 right there. 87.6% in unrealized gains. It's at $53 right now. I want to sell it. Maybe I should sell it and buy some Meta. All right, let me see. AK Willie. Nice to see you there, Willie. I am a growth investor, but enjoy this channel. Oh, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I'm trying to be a little bit more growth too. So, don't count me out yet, I have some growth positions. Let me show you real quick. Right here, I got Google, Amazon. You can see very nice growth right there. I got VGT, Vanguard's Information Technology ETF, 47% in unrealized gains. I've been doing $5, Tim. I've been doing $5 into the VGT ETF every week. I'm gonna do $5 to $10. I want to build up a cash position right now, so I'm gonna continue to do that. iBit, iShares, Bitcoin Trust ETF, Willie. I have some Bitcoin too. So hopefully, I'm gonna build up the position pretty nicely now, and then hopefully I can get to $1,000 soon on iBit. Um, yeah. So when I want some of that nice Bitcoin growth. Tim, if I was younger, I'd be all over SCHD. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't blame you. I think SCHD is good, especially for like, 25, 30 years from now. I think it's going to be, with the dividend growth, it's going to be such a great ETF. Let me see, Anders. I got 10 years until I start to plan on spending my dividend. Figure I got time to build it up. Yeah, that's very good, Anders, right there. Let me see, Tim. Any 18-year-old should be buying SCHD for that Buffett effect. Yeah. I imagine Warren Buffett from Coca-Cola. Oh my, how many millions of dollars he gets every quarter? I forgot, but it's so much money. And Berkshire Hathaway have a lot of cash on hand. What do they know that we don't know? Because they have, I think it's like, how much is it? Like $300 billion on cash? Is it time to buy BRKB? I've been looking at it. PE ratios at 16. Let me see if it says it right here somewhere. But Berkshire Hathaway is definitely, yeah, right here. Look at this. Berkshire, let me see if it shows. Berkshire again proved a net seller of stocks as its cash balance swelled above $380 billion from BRKB. Man. 380 something billion dollars. I was honestly thinking on buying this one. I was in between Bitcoin and this one and Microsoft. But this one is one that I really wanted to own. I really wanted to own this one. Maybe in the future. You just never know, right? Maybe in the future, hopefully. Shares outstanding 2.6. Look at they're buying back shares. They're probably buying back shares right now with all that cash, to be honest with you. They have so much cash. Oh my gosh. $380 billion. I just need a fraction of that for myself, Warren Buffett, please. Just a small fraction. SCHD and BRKB if I was 18, I think. That's a good combination. I like that. I like that combination, Anders. I like it. I like it. I like that. Who else likes this? I like this one, Anders. I like it a lot. I like it a whole lot. Tim, BRKB needs a split as well. Well, it's only at $477. It will be nice. It will be nice. Definitely, it will be nice. But it's not as high as Netflix. Booking Holdings is another one I saw on Joseph Carlson's channel. Looks good. And you know what's weird? That Booking Holdings, right? We always book our hotels with Booking Holdings. When we just went to Disney in this summer, we booked the hotel with Booking Holdings, which is so weird. You just gotta look into some of those companies and just invest in them. And there's wonder how much BRKB sold for when I was 18. Let me see. The max, it doesn't show, right? But it doesn't show that much. Let me see. I don't know when it IPO'd. It was founded in 1839. I don't know when it IPO'd in the market, but right here it says in 1996 it was at $20.96 a share. In 1996. Now imagine buying it. Oh my gosh. 2004 it was at $56. 2010 it was at $77. Oh my gosh. 2009, $58. Man, in the 2000s, I should have bought this instead of the radio, my 1988 Honda Accord that I've had. I had a Honda Accord, it only cost $500. And my father changed the transmission, the clutch on it. It was stick shift. I like stick shifts, cars, standard cars. I really like them, but my first car was a stick shift, which it was pretty good. That's how I learned how to drive. That's why I'm a pretty good driver. Don't underestimate me on that. But yeah, Wow, I should have bought, instead of the radio that I bought at Walmart, I should have bought some shares of Berkshire Hathaway instead of that Pioneer radio. Jeremy, my wife's 401k is 90% FXAIX. Oh man, I wish I had FXAIX, man. I envy your wife on that, seriously. And 10% FSMAIX, and mine is 100% VIIIX. So I'm guessing yours is an S&P. Let me see, FSMIX. MAX. I say I. So this one is a Fidelity Extended Market Index. So what is this one? Like a total market, I'm guessing? Mid cap blend. Oh, okay. I like NASDAQ. Let me see. Look at that expense ratio. It's only 0.035%. Dividend yield on 0.43%. Holdings 3,400. Is this like a total US stock market? I'm guessing. Yeah, total stock market. Yeah. That's good. Good choice right there. And very low, very, very low expense ratio. Very, very low. That's the good thing. You know, in the 401k, just go with something very low expense ratio. T Caskets, yeah, I think BRKB is undervalued. I think so too. I just don't have much cash left. I have only a little bit. If BRKB paid a dividend, I think I will put it in my dividend portfolio. Anders, BRKB on May 16, 1996 was at $24. Wow. $24 a share. You're probably like, instead of going here and buy this, I should have bought that. T Caskets, last week I bought 10 shares of BRKB. Is that what you bought? I'm sure. Yeah, because that's what you're mentioning in the comments. So yeah, that's a pretty good buy. Buffett's yield on cost for KO is about 68%. Wow. That's the power of compounding. He gets millions of dollars from Coca-Cola every single quarter. Holy. Anders, I just want someone to give me one share of BRKA. I think that's the other one. I don't know, Anders. I don't know. That's yeah. Woo. $715,000. Wow. Who can invest in this? Who can? $715,000. I just want one Bitcoin. I'm more a little bit more understanding. I just want one Bitcoin. It's at 100 something thousand. But one share of BRKA? What? You could buy a house selling just one share. Let me see. T Caskets, Berkshire is like an ETF on its own. Great diversification. Yeah, I like Berkshire BRKB for sure. I like it a lot. Hopefully they do pay a dividend in the future. Do you think they will? That would be one that if Berkshire Hathaway paid a dividend, BRKB, I would like to add it into my dividend portfolio though. If it did pay a dividend. I wish they did. But it's like Google. Google started paying a dividend, you know. I wish I would have put Google into my dividend portfolio, honestly. And I was thinking about it right before earnings, a while ago. I should have, maybe put some money into Google in my dividend portfolio too. Just open up two positions, one in my growth, one in my dividend. Anders, so if I had taken what it cost me to go to college and put it in BRKA, I could live very comfortable for the next 40 years until I die. Wow. Yeah, no. I hear a lot of stories about that, about college and how much it costs to go to college over here. Jeez, it's just so much money. Some people say that instead of doing that, just put it in the stock market. But maybe also you wouldn't have known some of the things that you know now. That's how you look at it positively, right? Because, yeah. One of the things I want my kids to is like to start investing as soon as they turn 18. I'm gonna have them open a taxable right away, a Roth IRA first. I'm gonna have them open a Roth IRA first, and then a taxable too. But Roth IRA is gonna be first. Open up a Roth, and I'm gonna give you these ticker symbols, and you just put money every week, every Friday, no matter where the share price is. I'm gonna tell them that. Pretty much what I say in my videos. Jax, wow, that's insane. Nice to see you there, Jax. Let me see, Willie. Imagine if BRKA invested in Max 7. that's a whole lot of money right there. Let me see, Anders. BRK will not pay a dividend as long as he's alive. Yeah, but it wouldn't be bad if they paid a dividend. That would be very nice, man. That would be very nice. Let me see, T Caskets. Maybe when Buffett steps down, they'll reconsider paying out a dividend. Yeah, I think that will attract me a little bit more, but I really thought about adding it into my growth portfolio, honestly. It was between that and the Bitcoin ETF. And I went with the Bitcoin ETF because I want to test it. I want to invest in something different. Not only stocks. I want to also invest in that, in Bitcoin, and see how it goes. I want to test the waters. I want to get more familiar with it. And then maybe later on, I'll buy some other cryptocurrencies or something like that. But I just really wanted to test it and see how it goes and continue to learn about it. Let me see. Tim, wow, never thought of BRKB like it was an ETF before. Great insight with that analogy. Yeah, because they invest in so many businesses. They got, what's that candy place that they invest in? Let me see if he shows it right here. I don't think, let me see statistics. Hold on, let me look at BRKB. I know they invest in Apple, have so many investments, but I don't think, what is it called? Sis Candy or something like that? Maybe I could look it up in Google better and see Berkshire investments list. Investments list. Let me see. Moody's, Kraft Heinz, Coca-Cola, Bank of America, Chevron, American Express. American Express is another good one. Visa. They hold Visa too? Nice. This is Q1 of 2025. Hold on. Apple. Let me see. Yeah, it is right here. Chubb Limited. Sirius XM. I don't think that's a good investment though. Sirius XM. I don't like it. Hold on. There's 13F for. Hold on. Is this Warren Buffett? It says Amazon. I don't think I don't think this is right. I don't think this is right. But yeah. I like that. Let me see. Jax. College is only worth it if you don't go into debt. Yeah, very good point right there. Very good point. As long as you don't go into crazy debt, like hundreds of thousands of dollars. To be a doctor, I think you gotta get into like a lot of debt, unless you got a rich family. Smart, yes. Teach your kids about the power of money. Yeah, I'm going to do that as soon as they turn 18. Roth IRA right away on their birthday. Open it up right away. And I'm going to be there with them. I'm going to be on my Mac. Okay, here it is. Go ahead, put your information right there. And this is what you're going to click. And every Friday you're going to do this. Or I'm probably going to put it on autopilot for them. Anders, I went into debt. Would have been okay if not for reverse geo arbitrage happening to me. Oh, man. Anders, dollar was expensive when I got the loans. Norwegian krone was expensive when I was paying back. Oh, man, Anders. But the good thing is that you paid it back and, everything is good. So that's good. T Caskets, how do you feel about gold? I don't have an opinion. I know it's a physical asset, which is also good, I guess, to have. But I don't know. How do I feel about gold? I don't think I have an opinion right now. Let me think about it, T Caskets. Let me think about it. I feel bad, not having an opinion right now, but let me just think about it. Let me just think about it. I don't know. I think Bitcoin caught my attention a little bit more than gold. I don't know why. I don't know why. Bringer of dividends, Seas Candy. Yes, that's the one. Seas Candy. Mondelez from Tim. Yeah. Where I work at, we buy from there. So yeah, Mondelez. I think they have. Don't they do? What is it? They own, or one of their products is yep, is MDLZ. That's the ticker symbol. It's at $57.46 right now. I think they have Oreos, right? I think they sell Oreos. Yeah, look at this lineup right here. Jeez. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, they have Oreos, which Oreos are like my favorite, man. Oreos are like my favorite. Hold on, where's the lineup? I wanted to see the... So they have Oreos, Chips Ahoy, Ritz, Honey Maid, a whole bunch of these. But love Oreos. Love Oreos. I don't know if there's anybody still here from Puerto Rico, but Ritz crackers with queso de papa. Oh my gosh, that was so good. And pasta de guayaba. I don't know how to say those two things in English, but they were so good with the Ritz crackers. Oh my gosh, in Puerto Rico, I used to love Ritz crackers with that. Market cap $74 billion. Earnings per share $2.69. PE ratio 21.34. PE 18.6. Dividend 3.48%, $2. So price target is at $69. Upside from here of 20%. Nice. It's down right now in the last month 8%. Year to date is down 3.80%. Last year is down in a year is down 17.6%. Wow. And in the last 5 years it's up 8.17%. Let me see. Let me see the quarterly revenue real quick. Pretty steady growth. Not crazy growth like an Nvidia, Palantir, anything like that, but it looks pretty steady, which is good. I like that. This is probably one of those boring businesses that you just invest in it and just let it grow, let it ride. Let me see. They're buying back shares. Very good sign right there. Very, very good sign. Earnings per share at 57 cents right now this quarter. Okay. Free cash flow of 418. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Let me see the dividend growth. 6.3%. Wow, they had double-digit dividend growth. Look at this. The past couple of years until now, until this year. This is, yeah, I like this. I never look at Mondelez. I know I've heard our purchasing department always talk about them. Total debt 21.93. Just gotta know how they're using their debt, but I like it though. I like it. PE ratio right now. Wow, in 2024 it was good to buy it at 17 PE ratio, but right now the PE ratio is going down. It's at 21. So it's looking good, looking interesting. Forward PE is at 18.6, so pretty low. Yeah, this is one of those, boring businesses that will make you money long term, hopefully, if they stay consistent. I love the Oreos, so I haven't bought any in the past couple of months, but, I was keeping them in business for a while because I love Oreos, man. Love Oreos. Dividend growth 11 years. Payout ratio is at 70.9%, which is getting very high, but I think I'm okay. I like Mondelez, Tim. Good choice right there, Tim. Very good choice. Wow, a lot of comments right here. Jax, I'm invested in Mondelez. Very good investment. It produces the goods and snacks that we see like Oreo and some chip brands. Yeah, very good brands right there too. I like those snacks. T caskets, physical or ETF wise? Oh, for gold. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. What's your guys' opinion? There's a lot of comments in here. I think there's some comments on gold. Let me see. V. I moved to Sweden to do my master's. Free education, no debt. Oh, very nice. Very good move right there, V. Very good move. Jeremy, holding some gold and silver is always a good idea, just in case the lights go out one day. Very, very good. Very good comment right there, Jeremy. Very good comment on that. Yeah, you just never know. That is so true. Especially to hold physical gold, just in case. You never know. Jax, yes, good brand to invest in, but not to eat. Yeah, I agree with you, Jax, right there, because yeah, I did gain some weight when I used to eat a lot of Oreos. And I'm trying to stay off my sweets. I'm really trying to stay off my sweets, but I'm so weak with sweets. I'm so weak. They had a nice ice cream that looked so good at Costco. It was like a brownie sundae, and I almost bought it. Almost, but I didn't. I held myself on that. Jax, gold is always good to have. No matter what, the value will never go down. It just keeps going up. Yeah, that is true. Very good. Bringer of dividends. Guava paste. Yeah, that's what I said before. I used to eat that guava paste with some cheese that they sell in Puerto Rico. I used to cut like little pieces, put it on the Ritz crackers, and oh my gosh, it was so good. Ah, man, reminds me of my teen years when I didn't gain much weight and I used to eat all that stuff. Let me see. Anders, Oreo, the only snack my vegan friend and I both like. Oh my gosh, double stuffed Oreos. Those are the best. You you guys can tell me otherwise in the chat, but double stuffed Oreos. Oh, man, they are so good. Hold on, let me look at a picture so I can, Let me hold on. I'm not even writing it right. Double stuffed Oreos. These have to be the best. Yeah, double stuffed Oreos. Woo! Look at this. These are the ones. These are my favorite right there. Double stuffed Oreos. I really love these ones. Which one do you guys like out of all these? I never tried golden Oreos. I never did. And I tried mega stuff. I'll just go with double stuff Oreos. The mega stuff were good, but I think I'm okay with double stuff Oreos. Those are my favorite right there. Oh man, they are so good. I want some right now. I want some Oreos right now, man. You guys made me, want some snack, even though it's late at night. Jax, boring businesses make money. I agree with you 100%. That's why I hold Procter & Gamble. Tim, I was actually guessing that you were talking about the snack company. LOL. All right. T Caskets, you tried the Reese's Oreos they came out with. Oh, man. I did not. I'm not a big Reese's fan. I haven't tried them. I haven't eaten Oreos in like a couple months. Last time they put them on sale at Costco and I bought a box. And I'm telling you, I think I ate half the box. To be honest. But yeah, my second daughter, she likes Oreos a lot too. And her cousin. When her cousin comes over here, they like Oreos. But yeah. Let me see. Tea Caskets Healthy Choice Organic Ice Cream Bars at Costco are good 100 calories. I have to take a look to see which ones those are. But of course, I don't go with those healthy choices. I like the Haagen-Dazs that they have at Costco. They are so good. Oh man, you know, and then especially when they put it on sale, you know, the Haagen-Dazs. I'll show you real quick. I know I'm getting off topic on Haagen-Dazs Crunch Bars. I know I'm getting off topic with this, but because I should be more about investing. This is more about investing. But this is the one that I like, man. This one right here. So good. So good. They have it at Costco. They sell the big box. Have a whole bunch in it. Oh, no, but this is not. This is coffee almond. I like the regular one. Hold on. Let me see if they have it right here. Hold on. Let me see. They should have it right here somewhere. It's the vanilla one. Let me see. Salted caramel macadamia. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. I love pistachio ice cream too. Oh my gosh, that's so good. You know, that's so good. But yeah, I like those bars. I'm giving promotions to all these companies. Anders, the mega stuff makes my blood glucose monitor angry after 1.5. Yeah, but they're pretty good. Tim, when I was a kid, I loved Foggio's Canadian thing. Maybe. Let me see which one is that, real quick. I know I'm getting so off topic, guys, but I like talking about food too. I don't know about you guys, but I do. Foggio's. Let me see. Oh, so these are like Oreo cookies. These are the ones that Tim is talking about there in the chat. They look good. They look good. Let me see. Jeremy, I try to DCA an ounce or two of silver and or a gram of gold every month until they figure out how to mine asteroids. There's only so much on Earth. Yeah. That's a very good DCA strategy right there, Jeremy. I like that. Jax, what do you think about MO? When I bought it, it was $50, but it's been going down since then. I believe Gen Z doesn't smoke so much. LOL, but I think it's still a good brand. I have about 30 shares. I'm not a fan of cigarettes, to be honest with you, Jax. I'm sorry to disappoint on that, but yeah, I just always hated cigarettes. And yeah, I think the new generation doesn't smoke cigarettes as much. And especially here in the US, they're also like you know, certain things are now legal in certain parts of the US. I think more and more people are going away from cigarettes. I think that was more the previous generations, I want to say. But I don't know. I wouldn't invest in this. One, because I don't like cigarettes at all. And two, I don't know. I don't see a future for this company unless they invest in it very good. But market cap 94.6 billion, PE ratios at 10.7, forward PE 10.1, so not much change there. Price target is at $60. Let me see the share price. Yeah, in the last month it's down 14.6%. Year to date is up 7.82. I'm guessing they announced earnings, right? Because that's why it's down so much. Last year it's only up 11.6%. And then in the last 5 years, it's up 56.2. Dividend, wow, 7.5% dividend. That's a very nice dividend right there. But I'm just not a big fan. Yeah, if you see, look at the revenue. It's been stagnating. Like it's just, you know, flat, pretty much flat. Hasn't been growing. It's not a good sign. Operating income, yeah, kind of growing. Let me see something. I think I saw something else that I wanted to see here. Let me see the legal settlement. $3 million. Okay. Shares outstanding. They're buying back shares, which is a good sign. 1.68 billion shares. Free cash flow $3 billion. Let me see. How much debt do they have? Total debt. Yeah, they're paying back debt too. I don't know. I don't know much about the company. Honestly, payout ratio is 78%. Wow, pretty high. Very, very high. I don't know. I don't know. Jax, sorry, not since then, but since this past week. LOL. I mean, someone once told me buy when the market is down because it's like it's on sale. LOL. Yeah, so it all depends though. It all depends. Not the whole market is on sale. Some companies will be on sale. Like I think even Meta right now is might be coming a sale pretty soon. Haha, Jeremy. All right. Let me see. Tim, MO lost a ton on the Juul vape. Been struggling to recover since then. I'm guessing that was a bad investment. I'm sure. Honestly, I'm not either. My dad and father-in-law smoke. I feel the older generation are the last to smoke. To be honest, I agree. Yeah. I think it will. I think it's gonna go away. Could they reinvent something to to get the new generation to buy into? Probably. There's always gonna be people that smoke, but I think there's just gonna be a lot less. I might be wrong though. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but definitely. Yeah, Team Scary. But I do agree. I see them going down a lot. I am going to keep an eye on them. Yeah, just keep a very close eye on them. You know more about the company than I do. I'm not very interested in MO. That's why I don't know much about it. I just know that they are a cigarette brand or cigarette company. So let me see. Tim, there's not much a tobacco company can do to sell more product unless they release a new addictive product. I don't dislike the company. Yeah, I don't dislike the company either, but just not a fan. So yeah, yeah, I just wouldn't. Let me see. V in 2022, the average vaping rate for people aged 15 to 24 was 6.5% in Europe. Is that high for that in Europe or is that low? Team MO spent $14 billion for Juul. Is worth $400 million today. Lawsuits crushed that investment. Wow, that was definitely a bad investment right there. Wow. Vaping is the new cigarettes. Jax, dang. Yeah, that was not a very good deal right there. That was not a very good deal. All right, everyone. I think this is pretty much it for the live stream today. I see a lot of people got on, and it was awesome. Definitely a lot of you guys in here. Let me see how many's in here right now. There's 16 of you guys, 20 likes. I really, really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. The support. And if you didn't hit the like button, please don't forget to hit the like button. And then also don't forget, hold on, let me just put it right here. Also don't forget, I'm most likely doing a live stream on Wednesday. I'll post it earlier in the day so you guys can get a notification. Don't forget also to turn on notifications. And most likely we're going to do the SCHD spreadsheet so we can update the shares. And anyone that watches the replay can definitely tell me and I'll update it. But yeah, pretty much that's going to be the live stream on Wednesday. And anything else that happens from now to then, I'm probably going to ask you, what did you guys buy? And hopefully we can chat some more also. I enjoy it every time we do the live stream. I've been enjoying it. I'm hoping you guys are also enjoying it and having a good time. I think, yeah, definitely. I think that's it for me. Let me see what's the last few comments. Jax PFE. Let's look at it in the next stream. We can look at it on Wednesday or next Sunday. I'll be here 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be here. So don't forget to put it in the chat. Then Jax, definitely very active in the chat. I really appreciate it too. Thank you from music. And have a good night, Jay from T Caskets. Time for bed. Yep, it's time for bed too for me. Tomorrow is Monday. I gotta go to work, and I have chest day in the morning. Also, I gotta go to the gym in the morning. So waking up at 4. So yeah. All right, everyone. You know what I always say at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.